Superman's new spin-off show is expanding the film's most underutilized element. The DCU is in the early stages of building its universe and is already connecting the dots between its various projects. Superman influenced the main story of Peacemaker Season 2 and included characters from creature commandos like Rick Flag, Sr. Now, the world of Superman is expanding once again with the recently announced DC crime series. The spin-off will be a true crime docuseries starring Skylar Gisondo as Jimmy Olsen, and will feature Gorilla Grodd, a recurring villain of The Flash who was teased in Creature Commandos. American Vandals Tony Yacenda and Dan Perot are attached as DC Crime's showrunners. A Jimmy Olsen spin-off may not have been the obvious next step for this franchise, but Olsen was a standout from the film, and his series is well-deserved after the DCEU killed its version. While Olsen will be the star, the DCU can also devote more time to the Daily Planet team after their screen time was limited in Superman. One of Superman's most exciting elements was the Daily Planet. In addition to David Corenswet's Clark Kent, Rachel Brosnahan's Lois Lane, and Gisondo's Olsen, Gunn assembled a superb cast for the journalism crew with Wendell Pierce as Perry White, Michaela Hoover as Cat Grant, and Beck Bennett as Steve Lombard. After the DCEU didn't feature much of the Daily Planet team, it was refreshing to see that Clark's life as a journalist would be represented in the 2025 film. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, as much of the news organization's team was sidelined. Outside of Lois and Jimmy, the other members didn't get much to do and only had a few lines. Jimmy and Lois were the primary investigators into Luthor's crimes, as Jimmy played a key. It's the most disappointing part of the film, especially since the crew demonstrated solid chemistry in their brief screen time. The finale on Mr. Terrific's ship demonstrated the team's comedic and chaotic potential, with each actor bringing something unique to the table. For example, Bennett is an exceptional comedic talent, but barely has time to display it, and Pierce worked perfectly as the no-nonsense editor-in-chief. It's the perfect cast of characters for a workplace TV show, and DC Crime could deliver on this cast's potential. Even if Olsen is the main star, the other Daily Planet members should have many opportunities to shine. Since the Daily Planet team was underused, it also led to Clark Kent getting sidelined as well. While Corenswet did get time to showcase his portrayal of Clark through his conversations with Lois and his parents, the film didn't include much of him as a journalist. Superman's busy narrative left little room to show Clark at his job, but that could change in the series. As Peacemaker Season 2 demonstrated with its Lex Luthor cameo, Gunn isn't against giving his biggest stars cameos in the DCU's TV shows. Clark having a small role in DC Crime makes perfect sense, as he's close friends with Jimmy and part of the Daily Planet. Also, if Gorilla Grodd is in the show, Superman would likely try to stop him from destroying Metropolis. Clark doesn't need a significant presence in the show, but enough to show him active in his career. It gives Corenswet more time to showcase his portrayal of Clark, while filling in the gaps of his life before 2027's Man of Tomorrow. He's a crucial part of Superman's identity, demonstrating how he balances his life as a hero and normal civilian. One of Superman's biggest strengths is the dynamic between Lex and Kal-El. The shot of Superman and Lex staring at one another confirms that their rivalry has only begun. Man of Tomorrow plans to build on this tease, based on a piece of art Gunn shared on his Instagram, featuring Superman leaning on Lex in his green mech suit. If the Daily Planet gets left aside, then DC Crime would be the best, and possibly only, opportunity to develop the team further in the DCU. A docuseries-type show is also a great way of moving the team into the modern era of journalism. While Superman only included a small sample size of the Daily Planet, DC Crime can give them the attention they deserve.